So our company goals are how do we explore bringing mobility and power into different verticals and different industries? How do we create flexibility and engagement for customers and consumers in their stores to really help drive brick and mortar sales? In working with Third Matter, what you get is a very stable company. We're not a startup. We're a new division of a 30-year-old company with decades of experience developing mobile platforms. At Third Matter, we're innovating not only in the front of store space, but we're also innovating in the back of store, so your warehouse and logistics, supporting strategies like buy online and pick up in store, or buy online and ship from store. Our platforms are also innovating in those spaces, again, making them mobile. If I had a couple mobile stations that I could roll in and suddenly expand my shipping capacity, what a benefit that would be. So working with applications like that, both in the warehouse logistics supply chain, but then as well as just understanding that if you don't see something in our lineup, let's have the conversation about what is it that you need to make, because at the end of the day, we're a technology solutions company. What we're showing now is the first version of our concept around smart shelving. So how do we show dynamic OEM content? Right now we're showing Adidas or a shoe. But then if we want to change that out and change that content for another product, we can swap it out. So the idea is this shelf can take the form of whatever you need it to be. So in terms of how wide you need the shelf to be, how do you want the displays oriented, whether it's vertical or horizontal, we can make this fit for what your product need is. The next in our lineup for the front of store retail is the idea of a mobile point of sale. So how do we make that mobile? So if we're looking at situations where there's long lines and I suddenly need to expand, or maybe we're doing events and pop-up types of engagements, I can now make point of sale mobile. You're not tied to where there's a court. Now we're allowing you to really have a lot of flexibility in where you allow people to check out, both in the stores and at events.